Tonight on Hip on the Spot News. The Kola Peninsula map is progressing well. From one F4 to another, we got more news. Magnitude 3 shares more info on their progress. And the F16 users out there get more fancy toys. This and more on How I Play. Hello virtual pilots, I'm Andre Celesti, and tonight we are going to talk about the latest news in DCS world. And this week, the headlines are changing. After all the commotion of the last few weeks with the F4E Phantom, excitement continues with anticipation for what could the end of the year bring in terms of content to DCS world. As always, we will dissect the wrap-up of 2023 from what was announced back in January and what got delivered by the end. But there is still time until then, so make sure you are subscribed to our channel so you don't miss out on any news from your favorite military flight sim out there. Last week, we anticipated the news from Magnitude 3 and the F4U Corsair with their latest updates for their work this year. Let's see what have they been up to, as, to be fair, we were expecting the module to be released by now. But as we remember, patience is key to a successful release and a well-polished product at launch. So we found out that the team have been extremely busy polishing their product, and currently they are in the second round of testing, and while most of the flight model parameters are to everyone's liking, they still have a few areas to perfect. They are currently fine-tuning glide ratios with a few scenarios such as dead stick flying, high and low RPM settings, and various flap and landing gear configurations. Now, they have been encountering issues when obtaining specific data criteria during testing, as they mention that collecting accurate and useful turn rate information is the most difficult of test sets, as the aircraft must be flown in a precise coordinated manner. Unfortunately, they don't have an aid in precisely controlling the aircraft in a turn with constant minimal deviations in speed or altitude. If anything goes wrong in the middle of the test, well, then the test must be repeated due to the nature of data sampling. Pushing through, they were able to sample data at altitudes such as 100, 5,000 and 10,000 meters. They go on and mention that similar to their MiG-21 BIS, they have programmed input and output to make up the difference for users' joysticks and real-life F4U joystick travel. Documented elevator efficiency position were used to find a good balance between reality and simulation whenever users have short or long joysticks.
Long and short what?
No pun intended.
Okay.
Then they switch the subject to the art department, where they have been making numerous visually impressive advancements and wrapping up what's left before release. All textures have been adjusted for the recent graphics improvements by Eagle Dynamics. Colors are more physically accurate with casual wear and tear. And as they promised, the highly detailed armored glass of the Mk8 gun sight has been implemented too. Nice! The floodlight colors have been corrected, giving off a hint of teal. A new seat harness was modeled along with textures displaying more thread and stitch details. They have also added more pilot animations for saluting and catapult launch behavior, with more to come. Immersive. They have posted a few screenshots of the damage model, and they are happy to say it's completed, and the flight model is being tuned for each damage state. Every rib has been created and painfully destroyed afterwards, showcasing the internal structure of the airframe. All of their weapons had missing details added and implemented support struts for the external fuel tanks. And finally, the first iteration of the dynamic aircraft number system has been merged, and they will continue adding more for other squadrons. So, all in all, a good report on the status of their project, and as we see, they are committed in developing the best F4U 1D simulation to date. We wish them well, and fingers crossed that they can deliver as soon as possible more quality footage when the module is ready for primetime covering, and of course, a successful release in the future. Moving on, this week we will keep our eyes open if anything gets reported on the status of the next open beta update for DCS role and any movement to the stable version as well. Meanwhile, Baltic Dragon shares some news on his Raven 1 campaign overhaul, as it wouldn't be completed without new pilot skins for the Ravens. For what he can say, everything should be ready for the November update. Good to know. And apart from the Ravens, there will also be a new version of the pilot for the F-18C, a special Baltic Dragon skin for the A-10C, and the Hornet if you own any of these campaigns for these jets. And for the F-16C, one will be also coming soon with the Gamblers. Nice! Lately, we wondered if there is a chance to see a new map being delivered by the end of the year. We don't want to go too much into speculation, but you know, as all of you out there, we share in the passion of what is next for DCS World. Well, it seems that Orbx just released another batch of highly detailed screenshots showcasing their progress with the upcoming Kola Peninsula map in DCS World. And I have to say, things look really good, as maybe Santa Claus, or should I say Yaulupukki from Korvatunturi village,
Is our dear Finns know him?
may be even more generous this year and bring us closer to the north in DCS World. I know, get back to reality, Andre, but a person can dream. Now in other news, WinWing launches the F16 ICP, a perfect replica of the F16 ICP Block 50 button layout while integrating the DED display. This is a fully structured mold, 3D sculpted solid panel, positioning points and long travel high difference buttons consistent with the real fighter's jets. It features precision injection molded thumb wheels with fiberglass nylon dampening and a worn reset switch with single side self-checking. I linked all the details in the video description. And no, this is not a sponsorship. We wish. And once again, let's talk about our giveaway. We are proud to be able to give not one, but 2 F4E Phantoms to one of our lucky community members out there. All of this is possible because of your generous contributions to our success, and I cannot say how grateful I am for all of your support. So as before, all you need to do in order to participate is to be subscribed to our channel, comment on all of our videos from now on, and you will get the chance to win 2 F4 Phantoms for you and your favorite Rio out there. Of course, our Discord members get an extra chance on the giveaway thread, and our pilot and co-pilot classes on Patreon get the automatically entry with each video we publish. Once a winner is chosen, you will hear it from my voice only in one of our videos. Good luck to everyone, this is going to be fantastic! Thank you all for watching. Remember to check our sponsor VR Rock for your VR blue light protection and prescription lenses. Many thanks to all of our Patreons that support our channel. Remember to leave us a like if you find the video informative, and subscribe to keep in touch with all the latest news on your favorite simulators and games. I am Andre Celesti, reminding you to fly safe, and I'll see you next time.